In a plant species, long stems, capital L, are dominant to short stems, lowercase l. A heterozygous plant is crossed with a homozygous dominant plant. Then I want to know what percentage of offspring will have short stems and what will be the ratio of genotypes in the offspring. Well, the first thing I need to do is figure out the genotypes of both of my plants. First, I have a heterozygous plant. That tells me that this plant has one of each allele. My other plant is homozygous dominant. Both of those words are important. Homozygous tells me that both alleles are going to be the same in this plant, and dominant tells me that those two alleles are both the dominant long stem allele. Now it's time to make my Punnett square. So I'll draw my box and then put my alleles on both sides, and now it's ready to fill in. So my first question asks, what percentage of offspring will have short stems? Well, short stems is the recessive allele. In order for a plant to have the recessive trait, it has to have a homozygous recessive genotype. That means little l, little l. Notice that none of the boxes in my Punnett square have little l, little l. That means none of the offspring can have short stems. And so my answer is 0%, because none of them will have short stems. Now I want to know what the ratio of genotypes will be in the offspring. Well, you can see I have two big L's, homozygous dominant, and two heterozygous, big L, little l. So my ratio is 2 to 2, but that can be reduced if I divide both of those by 2. So when I reduce that, I get a ratio of 1 homozygous dominant genotype for every 1 heterozygous genotype.